Hey everybody, welcome to another Paint the Edge Off, where I teach you to make a cool painting in about an hour and get a little drunk doing it. My name is Joel, and today we'll be painting this right here, okay? Call it the old Sunset Ocean, okay? Keep going with the sunset paintings here for this week and last week. Just a nice one, I don't know, got the cool, I like the little waves at the bottom, so that's what we're painting today. So follow along, I'll show you how to make that, and I'll tell you everything you need for that. Before I get to it, please like, share, follow, subscribe, tweet, upvote, share, smash buttons, like buttons. And also, like I do with all my classes, I'm going to give away a free giveaway painting. All you got to do is correctly answer my subjective trivia question first in the comments, and I will send you a free painting of your choice, okay? So, what you're going to need for this painting is you will need a canvas, okay? Pretty obvious. Canvas. I'm using a 16 by 20. That's what size canvas I'm using. You can use a different size if you want. I've got an easel, or you can lay it down flat. You don't necessarily have to have an easel, but you want a canvas. It's good to have some paper towels around, some kind of towel for oopsie daisies. I've got a blow dryer. It helps me dry my paint layers fast. With acrylic paint, you can move pretty quick if you dry them. Whiskey's good. I've got paper plates. Okay, that's for my palette. You can use something else for your palette if you want. You want some kind of water cup. Okay, something to... you want water to mix in with your acrylic paint. I've got a pencil. Okay, I've got 2 pieces of chalk. Okay, this is just like sidewalk chalk. It's good for drawing and sketching on top of your dried layers of paint, and then it comes right off. So it's a good little sketching tool. Okay, I've got my big flat brush. I've got my medium flat brush. I've got my medium round brush, and I've got my little baby round brush. Okay, so take all 4 of those, put them bristle down the water cup. Paint colors. I've got black. I've got white. I've got violet. I've got a bright red. I've got a phthalo blue, light yellow, and a raw sienna. Okay, so those are all my paint colors. Man, I need a sweat rag. Our air conditioning has been not working, so okay. It's hot in here anyway. Okay, so with all that being said, you know, after all that, let's get painting. Cheers, cheers, paint the edge off. Oh, so good. Oh, I actually left it in the freezer, and so our AC's been out, or it's been off. It's been really crappy, and technician guy came by today to fix it, but it's been off all morning. This room gets hot anyway, but I at least put my whiskey in the freezer this time, so it's really, this is actually really nice. Okay. I might get a little drunker today because the whiskey's cold and I might be drinking a lot just to keep myself cooled down. Okay, alright, let's start painting here. Let's start with our painting here. What we want to do first is make 2 marks, okay? We want to basically... It's not really thirds, because the middle section is going to be a little bigger than the bottom and top sections. But if I go about, a little over 1/4 of the way down the canvas, and about the same from the bottom. This chunk is a little bigger than these, not by much, but a little bit. So if you just go a little over 1/4 of the way up the canvas, and a little over 1/4 of the way down, that's about where you want to make these 2 marks. And then let's just make these, make those as pretty straight across. I could actually probably drop that down a little bit. Oh, it's good to have a little eraser in case you need to erase some of this. A eraser. I suggest a kneaded eraser. It's like a little ball of putty or something, but it's really good. That way if I need to erase something, it comes off real good. Comes off real nice. A eraser. I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna arrest him. Anybody ever see The Departed? There's this one part at the end where Matt Damon says, I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna arrest him. He says, arrest. I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna arrest him. Okay, so there's 2 lines. Let's make sure this one's a little straighter. Boom, okay. Okay, so there's our 2 lines, right? 2 lines. Not so hard. Whew, let's take a shot. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our sky. Get the big main colors in there. Then we'll do the water, get the main colors in there. Then we'll move down to the bottom. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of work our way down. We'll go back and add some stuff to the sky and the water as we go. But that's kind of our trajectory. Cheers. That was a big one. Ah. Oh. Okay. Okay, 2 shots and I'm already struggling. Okay. Okay. I want to move this down a little bit. Yeah, let's move it down. You know what? I'm just going to paint it. All right, let's take some red, some blue, some purple, and some white. Well, again. Okay, lots of white. Okay, always want lots of white. It's a good little color for mixing. Let's take our big brush out, tap it off. Ooh, tap that brush. Move that bus. Let's start with red. Stir your water in there with your red paint. Take your brush, stir that around. Okay, okay. And we're gonna add a little bit of white to it. Lighten that up just a little bit. So we're gonna start with a very light red, or a lighter red, you know, at the bottom. Not super light, but a little bit lighter. And then we'll move our way up to just red. Then we'll do a little purple in the middle to go between the red and the blue. And then the blue at the top. Okay, we got our light red here. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna start just kind of a solid line there. I might move this down just a little bit. Might take this down just a little bit lower. Basically just gonna do one little streak here, just the width of my brush. And that's about it. Might try to straighten this out a little bit. Okay, you know what? I guess I'll fix that with the wall when I do the water. Okay, let's take that, scrape it a little bit, and let's just get a little bit of just red on our brush. No white mixed in. Let's just kind of brush this in over the top. Just put a little bit of that at the very top of that. Okay, I'm going to take a towel, some kind of paper towel, wipe it off. I'll go back and try to brush that, blend it a little bit. So it's getting a little bit darker red at the top there, okay? That's it for that. Okay, let's take a little bit of purple now. Now, I'm not going to mix much white in there with it, just a little tiny bit of white maybe, and some red. I'm going to mix purple and red together here a little bit. Or you can just take what's on your brush and just mix that in with purple, and that'll probably be good enough. I need a little bit of white though. Get ourselves a nice little purple color here. Kind of right there in that same value range. We have to add a little bit of white or just some of that reddish, light red that you had. Okay, let's put that right in there. Good. Again, take my brush, wipe it off a little bit, dry it off, then let's blend that in with that red below it. Bring that red up into the purple, some of the purple down into the red. Very lightly brushing. Light brushing. Okay, there we go, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my brush out, and we'll get some blue. Okay, same type of thing, just some blue. Mix your water in there with your blue. So I'm just getting the water mixed in right now. I'm not really doing anything. I'm just kind of getting the water that's in my brush all mixed in with my paint. If you don't get the water mixed in, you have your drips, okay? You're going to have the drips. All right, let's take a little bit of white. Mix a little bit of white in there. Just line it up just a touch. And make just enough of that light blue just to go across the top. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we'll fill in that white space. And we'll just kind of blend them together. Just brush across that edge. Right there where that purple is. Take it down. Okay. Maybe we could add a little bit of light purple back in there, because I think we kind of lost that with the blue. And this is where you potentially ruin your painting, or I do anyway, when I start overworking these blending sections. Again, wipe my brush off. Let's just try to lightly blend some of that together. Okay, no fixing it. Alright, cool. Awesome. Love it. You know, fuck that. I'm gonna take some white, some red, light red. Let's brush that in there. I'm sick of this blue color winning. It's not gonna win this time. Fuck, it's still winning. Come on, bring around. Let's brush some of this back in here. Strengthen that up. I only really get one go at this trying to fix it thing, and then it's just effed after that. Really put that red in there. You know, maybe I should start with blue next time. Start with the blue at the top, just put a little bit of that, and then go in with the red and purple and try to win the battle with the red and the purple. Alright, let's get some more of this purple now. Lady! Oh, mix a lot of that red in there with the purple. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. Take that blue paint. Okay, okay. Okay, stopping there. God, it's so hot in here. Alright, I gotta keep one of these just for a... I need like a towel for like a sweat rag. Okay, okay, there's that. There's the sky. Oh, God, it's so hot. I'm gonna go ahead and paint my side edges. And, yeah. I'm gonna paint my side edges purple. Because it looks nice. Okay. First step done. Alright. Well, look at that. We got a nice sky now. Maybe in hindsight, I'd start with the blue color at the top. I don't know, I've done this painting a million times, and I always do it, but maybe it's smarter to start with that blue color because it's kind of takes... The darker color always tends to take over. So if I start with the darker color, the blue, and kind of do the red second, trying to let the red overpower it. Maybe that worked better. Whatever. Let's take a shot. You know, see, in a day, I'm like, why is it always so hot in here whenever I'm doing this? Because, like, am I just, like, freaking out? I'm like, no, I'm not, like, nervous. And then I thought about it, I'm like, it's probably the fucking whiskey I'm drinking, you know? I'm not a scientist, but doesn't alcohol, like, I don't know, make you hotter or something? Okay. I'm just gonna blow dry this bottom edge here for a second because I did just put more red on there before I do the water. Then I'll go back and do the water in a second. Let's see. Oh, I've been watching The Boys new season. It's pretty fucking crazy. It's kind of fucked up, but you know, it's been a pretty wild ride. I'm trying to think what else I've been doing. Just working. 4th of July is coming up. I believe it's on a Monday, which is nice. Get a Monday off, you know. So hopefully you get off Monday after 4th of July. Alright, good enough. Okay, let's, my hair. Okay. Can't see how bald I am. I went to my barber yesterday and got a haircut, and I was like, I'm gonna shave my head at some. I was like, how long do you think I got before I shave my head? And he goes, about 2 years. And he said it so matter of fact. I was like, about 2 years. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Kind of funny. He's like, yeah, but when you do it, man, just keep your beard looking good, you know. He's like, that's you just keep that beard looking fresh. Is what he said. I've been going to him for like 5 years. He's like the only person that can cut my hair and not make it look horrible because I have horrible hair. I'm just going bald in the front, you know. So it's a real trick. But it's funny because like, or I don't know. It's funny to me because I go in there and I'm always like the only white guy in there. It's pretty much mostly all Hispanic. I don't know what's the correct term nowadays. I don't even know. Mexican Americans, and you know, some African Americans, but there's very rarely ever a white guy in there. So I I'm like usually the only white guy in there, and so it's funny. Like, you know, I've got there before. It's like, well, you want usual come over, and I'm like, yep. The guy says like, how long do you think I got before I got to shave my head? And he's like, about 2 years. Go, cool. Thank you for the prompt response. About 2 years. Okay, so I'm mixing just a tad bit of yellow with my blue. It's a small amount of yellow. So it's mostly blue and white. With a little bit of yellow, that's how you get this aqua color. Aqua. Okay, now let's just paint this sucker in. I'm gonna mix up a lot because this is a big chunk of space here. And I'm really scooping that paint up when I go on there so I can really get a lot of that space covered with some big, broad brush strokes. Like so. Sunset in my fart. Sunset in my fart. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's mix it up there. What's up, Kiki? Let's take a little bit more blue. A little bit more blue on our plate. Now I'm going to mix a little bit more blue, make a little bit darker aqua color at the top. So it's a little bit darker at the top of the... Looks like it's going back in space there. Yeah, hopefully the air conditioner guy came by today and said it should be working better. I fucking hope so, because like we had it set... We usually have it set at like 65. I mean, we like it a little chilly. We always do. Like, we love the winters. Wow, that color is just wrong. What is up with the color on this thing? Hold on a second. Hold on a tick. I wonder why that color just looks so wrong. Oh. That's so weird. Never looks that off. Maybe this camera's getting old. Oh, I know what it is. Wait, is it that? No. Well, anyway, not sure why it's looking so... Well, it's kind of is dark, but the reds are really popping out. That doesn't look any better. Sorry, I'm just wasting your time right now. I just wish I knew anything about computers and lighting and stuff. Well, whatever. I guess we're just gonna go with it. It is a little darker though than it should be. That is just... I think I just painted it wrong. Okay. You should paint this on a rod. You should. It'd be fun. You know, I think I need more yellow and white. Maybe while this is wet. I'm just gonna go back into it. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, maybe I just painted it dark. It always looks a little darker on a screen anyway, but looks exceptionally darker today than it normally does. Put some of this in here. Lighten her up. The sky is a little bit darker, but we will go back and fix that. But this water should be a little lighter. Alright, so I just add a little bit more white and yellow in there. Still got some blue and everything, but a little bit lighter. Let's just take that up here. Lighten this whole... Man, I'm messing up every stage, and I'm just going back and fixing it and overworking it. Try to get better today. Maybe up here I want to leave it a little darker, though. Whatever. Let's take another shot. Today is National... Just looks like stormy, though. It's not supposed to look stormy. I will add some yellow marks in the sky. It's really not much darker than the original painting. Whatever. It definitely looks... Well, I guess it's about the same as the picture. You know what? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop stressing over it. Today is National Onion Rings Day, and National Chocolate Eclair Day, and also National HVAC Repair, HVAC Tech Day. Which I think I looked up HVAC Tech, and I think it's just air conditioner repair. And all the air conditioner repair guys, when you look up pictures of them, are like, and like wearing a hard hat. But I don't think that's what they really look like. They look like old guys with skin like a hot dog, you know, and 1,000 years old. So I didn't include a picture, but I did include a picture of onion rings. Look at these fucked up onion rings. These are called shoestring onion rings. What? These are onion rings. This is what you want, right? What's this shit? Who eats? Is that good? Are you gonna eat like 10 barrels of those to fill it? I don't know. Anyway. Alright, let's just keep moving here. I'm gonna take this shot though. Cheers. Okay, before this dries, I'm gonna take my big flat brush. Jesus. And let's get some white paint. White paint. Oh shit. Okay, white paint. And I've got some of that aqua color mixed up in there, whatever. Just add some blues, or you can just add white by itself. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick this section right here. This is where my setting sun's gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Just kind of turn my brush skinny ways. Just start brushing it in there. There's a little bit lighter. I'm gonna scrape some of that paint up because I got some of the dark color in there. Get my light color. I'm just gonna kind of brush some of this in here and let it mix in. So you can see there's a little bit lighter, you know, right here, and it's basically the sun. It doesn't really need to get wider, actually. It should probably all stay the same length, but, you know, I'm an idiot, so. And I want to put some out here, just kind of spreading that around. Really, we'll go back and put the main white parts in the water later. Or not later, here and after this. You know, I don't really know what I'm talking about. What am I even saying? I'm just gonna paint, and you know, this heat's just got me all fucked up. Oh, it's wet on the canvas, yeah. Oh yeah, we should. This calls for a shot for sure. Are we at 4 shots? It's a wet ass painting. Should I do... I think I did miss that last shot though, didn't I? Or did I? I don't think I counted it. Almost positive I didn't count it. Let's take another one just to be safe. I won't count this one. We'll just make sure we've taken at least 4 shots. Cheers. Ah. Alright, so we got a lot of the water, you know, some of the whiteness in there. Let's leave that, and let's do our trivia question for today. We need to give this a minute to dry anyway. Let's see, trivia question. I don't know, the Warriors won NBA championship this week, so the question today is in regards to the Golden State Warriors. When I looked it up, just an interesting fact that most people don't know. Which Golden State Warrior has a master's in interior design? Is it A, Steph Curry, B, Draymond Green, C, Klay Thompson, D, trick question, they all do, E, Andre Iguodala, F, Coach Steve Kerr, or G, their janitor, or H, Jordan Poole, okay? I won't cut off my ear. Hey, you know, funny fact though about Van Gogh is he didn't cut his ear off. He cut like the bottom lobe of it off and gave it to a local prostitute in town who he was in love with. So he didn't cut his whole ear off, just so you know. It's one of those. It's one of those, you know. By the way, I was telling everybody earlier, my AC's been out. The guy came and fixed it today, and it's a little better, but it's really fucking hot in here. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I don't know. People are saying things, and I'm a slow reader, so I'm just gonna move on. Okay, let's put some yellow in the sky. Take down my today's, but you know, and what's weird is my AC repair guy came. If you keep drinking PBS, don't pick up my show. Well, I kind of expect that. I expect them not to pick this show up. But today's National Onion Ring Day. So here's good onion rings, right? Then what the fuck are these? I looked up onion rings and this came up. Shoestring onion rings? I don't know. But it's also National HVAC Repair Day, which I think is actually like air conditioning repair. Like exactly what this guy came today and did. And all the pictures you look up of HVAC technicians are all like smiling people in hard hats. And the guy that came today looked like he'd been in the sun for, 28 hours straight and like hadn't drank water in 9 years. But I don't know. So happy National HVAC Technician Day. Happy Onion Ring Day. It's also National Eclair Day. And something else. I can't remember what else now. Okay, we got a guess. Eden guesses the janitor. Good guess. We got a guess for janitor, and we got a guess for C, Klay Thompson. Good guess. Okay. I don't know if I missed somebody else, but those are the two I saw. All right, let's take our medium flat brush out. Okay, take it out, tap it off so you feel like a fancy ass artist. You don't really need to tap it off, but it makes you feel really friggin' fancy. Let's get some yellow paint and some white paint. Lots of white paint. Okay, someone just... U.S. with summer just gets started. Celebrate national. Wow, it's things. Oh. Okay, let's take some yellow paint. Nice. Zoom, zoom. And now what I want to do here is I'm just going to add some yellow lines in here. Okay, this is just conveying... This is just a little bit of, giving that effect of, like, setting sun. That's a little too much yellow. Let's see if I can... Okay, whatever. Alright, let's just put some of this in here. Maybe I'll put some down here. A little closer to the middle. The sun is going to be right here, so I want to kind of put that in that general area. Oh, hey, Mom. Mom says, Babes, onion rings are my favorite, and they are the thin ones. Well, Mom, let's not get started on our difference in taste in food. My mom's watching, everybody. Anything anybody wants to ask my mom? My mom thinks she doesn't understand what dill pickles are. I've been through this a million times. I mean, I guess if it has dill in them, technically they're dill pickles, but they got all those seeds and stuff in the bottom. They're sweet. I don't consider those dill pickles. Don't get me started on it. But my mom's saying that the thin onion rings are better. Is that true? Hey, why is my thing? Nah, whatever. Mom, Plug and Play 69 says, Mom, tell us the truth. It's apple juice, right? Mom, tell him, am I drinking apple juice or am I drinking whiskey?
It's not. It's the beginning of something interesting. Listen, that's the end of that.
She's not watching on Twitch, though, so you won't see her response. Okay, let's take some white paint. Here, let's just take a little shot of apple juice. Oh, God. Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot. Okay. Cheers. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Mom says, yeah, apple juice, right. She knows me. Alright. You know my mom's favorite gift to me is, which is really not her fault or anything, I said she buys me a shot glass every time she goes somewhere. So I have a lot of shot glasses. Alright, white paint, let's paint some clouds, and if you want to take your chalk, you can draw these in. If that would help you, you can do that. You know, if you want to draw in, oh, hey, cloud. Do that, the chalk comes right off. I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to put one right here. A little over from where I drew it. There's a cloud. Okay, let's do another cloud here. Have this one be kind of a little longer. Now I want to use some nice thick wet paint. Lots of white paint there. Okay, keep it nice wet ass painting. Okay. Alright, let's do one here. Nice big in here. And basically just making a straight line, or pretty straight on the bottom. Tapers off on the ends, and just a little wiggly, fatter parts on top. Okay, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do to make a good cloud. Mom says I'm a bad influence. No, you're not. How are you a bad influence? You don't drink, you don't well, my mom did start vaping. I don't know why, but my mom started vaping at the age of 50 something. My parents never drank or smoked or anything. That was all me. I'm really the only person in my family to drink and smoke, honestly. They're like, oh, you don't need to drink and smoke. And I'm like, I think I do, though. I don't know. I think you guys are missing out. This drinking stuff's pretty awesome. Mom, you aren't a bad influence. Don't say that. Alright, there's white clouds. Now, while the white's still wet, let's take some yellow. And let's brush it a little bit down on the bottom. So if I kind of put this in on the bottom while it's still wet, I've got some thick paint on my brush, so I'm going to go ahead and do a couple right now. While it's still wet, let's take our brush and kind of brush it in there while it's still mixed in with that white, kind of work its way up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey Mikey K, how you been, man? How's the stocks going? You making a bajillion dollars or what? Oh, hey, by the way, Mikey, guess what I got now? I have shot glasses that say paint the edge off. Now it's kind of hard to see with this camera. They say paint the edge off. You see that? There, kind of see it there. Anyway, I got those. I sent one to old Purdy. He loved it. But anyway, so I've got shot glass. Somebody wants to buy any? I don't know, $5 plus shipping. So shipping's usually like $12. So say like $20 or something like that, and send you a shot glass. Okay, I'm literally the back of my shirt is sticking. Is it like wet with sweat yet? Okay, no, not yet. Okay. He is a great painter. No, I've seen some of Mikey's paintings and they're really good. Like, he showed me when he did that he tried to follow along, I think, like a Bob Ross one. And it was fucking awesome. Yeah. So happy that he paints because he's really good at it. But I think he made the right choice with stocks because there's probably much more money in stocks than painting. I would say like exponentially, like millions of times more money. You can be a millionaire if you're the greatest painter on earth. You can be a billionaire if you're the greatest stock person on earth. Okay. I'm going to take some white paint, get some white paint on my medium flat brush here. This is my friend's band. This is free music. But it's a really good band. Okay, here we go. Let's put our sun in, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start by... Now, what I kind of like to do is make a little edge above the water, so it's not totally touching the water. This kind of looks like that effect where, you know, if there's like the sun beating down on the sidewalk and you see that like reflection. I don't know what that is, but anyway, at the top, if you put a little space between the water, it kind of gives you that effect of like this bright thing at the edge, and you kind of see that weird reflection of the sky in the water. I'm going to try to put it right there. There's a tiny bit, you can't really see on the camera, there's a tiny little smidge of the red showing below that. And then I just press my brush down and I just twist my hand. That's how I get my little half circle. Okay, you know what? I overdid it and now it's coming down to the water. So, but if you do that with a tiny bit of space above the water, it's a really nice effect. Okay, so that's the first little layer of first attempt at the sun. We'll have to paint that in two more times to make it really solid. But that's what we'll do there. Okay, how wet is this? It's a little wet. Let's blow dry. Take another shot. Let's talk. Heat mirage, is that what it's called? Is that Jeff Tweedy? Who's Jeff Tweedy? Sounds like a cool guy. Okay, again, trivia question today. Which member of the Golden State Warriors has a master's in interior design? Is it A, Steph Curry, B, Draymond Green, C, Klay Thompson, which has already been guessed, D, trick question, they all do, D, Andre Iguodala, F, Coach Steve Kerr, G, their janitor, which someone did guess, and H, Jordan Poole. I almost said Jordan Peele. It almost looks like Jordan Peele there. Jordan Peele, the newest member of the Warriors. Cheers. Ha! Man, you know, I've been, I don't know, trying to not eat out as much and get some groceries, and tell you what, turkey sandwiches are the shit. Come back to realize, and I used to always have like turkey sandwich stuff laying around, but kind of going back to that, I'm like, yeah, why did I ever stop this? Because this is, you know, like you're hungry, just have like a turkey sandwich. Oh, that's not a turkey sandwich. That's not. I don't know. I mean, is there any better, simple, like, thing on earth than just turkey sandwiches? I submit that there is not. Okay. Let's take our big brush. Let's wash it out real good. Give it a nice washing. And we'll get some of our raw sienna, which is like a tan color. It's basically yellow ochre. I like BLTs when it's hot out. Yeah, BLTs are good. I like a good club sandwich. Ooh, grilled cheese are good, and that's pretty easy, cheap, basic. That's a good one. Hello, Mr. Painter. Oh, Lugdor, did you get your painting yet? Andres, however it's spelled, no idea how to... Andres sandwich? Is that a sandwich? Hey, did you like your painting there, Lugdor? Which one did you get? Names. Fried chicken watermelon when it's hot. Fried chicken watermelon? Oh, thanks, Lugdor. What the fuck is a fried chicken watermelon? Okay, let's take our raw sienna here. Let's take a little scoop of white, mix that in. Let's just lighten it up just a touch. Just a little low touch. Well, it's probably too much white now. A little bit more of my raw sienna. We got a little bit lighter raw sienna, okay? You can just use raw sienna by itself if you want. I don't know. You got the elephant in the savannah. Okay, cool. I think he left out and... Oh, fried chicken and watermelon. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, let's take that raw sienna with a little white mixed in. Let's paint this bottom area in. Let me hold my canvas still. Kind of got to prop it up to get that bottom edge. Someone said that bottom edge is on, and you know what? It's off. It's off the chain wax, really. Okay, now here, I'm going to come up to this edge here. Now, it really doesn't matter if you make a nice solid edge, if it blends, because we're going to cover this edge up anyway. Let's just make sure, I'm just going to make sure it's nice and get it up there, a good solid edge, and, you know, whatever. Yeah, the painting looks a little darker on the camera, though. The edges have been off, Holmes. Holmes, I swear to God. Okay, let's take a little bit of white on our brush, get a little bit of white, and I'm just going to streak this in, just little bits here and there. Just put some on there, and then just go back and forth, and just kind of brush it, and that just gives a little bit of texture, okay? Nothing to that. There's really nothing, if you're trying at that, you've tried too hard. Just brush a lot, and it will mix in, okay? Okay, let's be done with the big brush. We're done with the freaking big brush. Okay. Okay, this is getting dry. Let's take a shot, and then we'll do our water. I think I've done this painting too many times, so I'm moving through it really fast. Ooh. Alright, people are trading feet pics in the comments. That's how you know it's a good stream. Kimberly wants to know the hold on, I didn't count that shot, did I? Kimberly wants to know what the trivia question is again, so let's put that up. The Golden State Warriors won their 4th NBA championship in 8 years. That's pretty impressive. So the question is, which Golden State Warrior has a master's in interior design? Is it A, Steph Curry, B, Draymond Green, C, Klay Thompson, D, trick question they all are, E, Andre Iguodala, F, Coach Steve Kerr, G, their janitor, H, Jordan Poole. Now I know I know C and G have been guessed, Kimberly, so... Okay, and we got a guess for E. Andre Iguodala, good guess. Anti-alcohol? I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. This is my anti-alcohol. Dr. Pepper. Because I'm a trashy person. Now, Mom, you don't have to say you're a bad influence, but, you know, we had a good mix of white trash in our upbringing. Which, I'm not ashamed of. But what am I ashamed of? Not much. I should be, probably. Okay, let's take our medium flat brush. I don't know if there's probably some yellow mix in there from the clouds. Let's wash that out. And just swoosh it back and forth, okay? Don't need to beat the devil out of it. I was telling this on one of my other streams, but Bob Rosso, I said beat the devil out of it. He's using big hog-haired brushes. And we're not using these are synthetic hair brushes. For acrylic paint, they're much thinner and more delicate. You don't need to beat the devil out of it with these little friggin' cheap fine brushes. If you're painting oil paint with hog hair brushes, I know there's other thicker ones, but the one I always remember is hog hair brushes. You know, if you're painting with that, sure, yeah, you can beat the crap out of it. Oil paint and oil brushes are much more durable, but when you're painting acrylic paint, watercolor, anything really that's not oil, it's very delicate. You just swish it back and forth in there. People like to just stab the cup. I don't know why. Anyway, point is, let's put some little blue lines in our water. Oh my. Alright, let's put some little thick ones in here. Let's put some thick ones in there in this wet-ass painting. Okay, now as we get up, I'm gonna make them a little smaller, a little closer together. Sorry, I haven't been painting as much. I've been talking. I'm sorry. There's also a good amount of paint that has to dry between each step, so that's really the main reason I talk as much as I do. I'd much rather just paint. Yeah, so let's see. I've been watching The Boys. The new season's pretty fucking nuts. But you know, I like it. Much like this, like the last episode that came out, episode 5 is like the least like crazy, gory, but it was like story driven. I'm like, it's good episode. I like that. I've been watching that. Been eating a lot of turkey sandwiches. Okay, I'm gonna wash my brush out and get white, and then we'll put some kind of white highlights in the water. Oh, you've been Venmoing me? You know who the Golden State Warriors are, Kimberly? My sister says D. I don't know who the Golden State Warriors are. Also, I heard you said that there's a feet pics in the comments. Good thing I can't see them because I'd be barfing. Well, they're just talking about feet pics. They're actually posting feet pics. You don't know who the Golden State Warriors are, Kimberly? Do you watch any sports though? Like at all? Like, you know anything about sports? Like, serious, like, genuine question. Like, if you watch any basketball, I assume you know who, like, the Chicago Bulls are a team or something, or the Lakers are a team. You know the Golden State Warriors have been, like, winning every year for forever, Kimberly? Okay, and watch my little medium flat brush. I got some white paint on there. Oh, sheesh. You don't know who they are? My mom says they don't know who they are. Okay. You know what? You know what? You know what, Mom? I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, you know what? While I got white paint on my brush, let's go ahead and do this. Let's add our second layer of the sun on here. Make that much more solid. Oh, anyway, yeah, I've been watching The Boys. I saw this commercial the other day, and it was like Chick-fil-A, and it was like... So... It was this Chick-fil-A commercial, and the guys, there's this like... The thing is just like this little kid and this older guy, and they're like, "Oh, I heard that I had to have a heart transplant, and I found out so did this little boy, and we both love Chick-fil-A, and isn't that great?" And the kid was like, "It's great to meet somebody else who had a heart transplant, and blah blah blah." And he's like, "Yeah, it's great." And I'm like, you know, one of the two of you, it's not your fault, but one of the two of you, it's probably the Chick-fil-A, you know, like maybe this isn't a good advertisement for Chick-fil-A. I know you're just like, well, and also it's like the little boy was like this little white kid. The guy was like a, you know, I don't know, probably in his 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s, somewhere. I don't know. This like black guy, and he was like kind of overweight, and he's like, "Oh, black and white people, hooray!" I don't know if that was their goal, but I just thought, like, how is this helping your brand? They both have had heart transplants, and they love Chick-fil-A. Isn't that like a... Maybe there's a correlation there? I don't know. I just thought it was like a weird commercial. I'm like, am I supposed to want Chick-fil-A after seeing these two people who have had heart transplants who love Chick-fil-A? Like, what am I supposed to be feeling here? I'm supposed to be like, "Oh, Chick-fil-A. Look, a little kid and an older guy, they both had heart transplants, they're friends, hey. Chick-fil-A is a great place." Like, what are they advertising here? It's certainly not the chicken. Okay, you know, I think that's enough busyness in the water. Let's take a shot. What are people saying? Shit, Joel. Wait, went from feet pics. Ask the artist. I don't... Oh, I can't read it. Oh, I get drunk. Or if your phone number. To Venmo? I don't know, man. You just Venmo that name, should work. I don't know. I can message you later, Lugdor. You need my feet pics, huh? That's gonna cost you a lot more, okay? No, I don't watch sports. I don't even know Golden State Warriors had to do with basketball. I know team names, kinda. Kimberly. As also astutely pointed out, there are very few women even on the internet at all. I don't know about that. Probably it's on difference. There's probably it's not on like Twitch and like watching sport. They're probably it's on like, you know, Pinterest or whatever. I don't know. Instagram. It's not the Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is the Lord's chicken. I hope you meant that as a joke, Kimberly. Chick-fil-A is the Lord's chicken. Kimberly, do you feel like you're a good Christian because you eat Chick-fil-A? Is that what you think? Kimberly's my little sister, and she's great. Okay, let's take... Is this bottle still cold? A little bit. My AC's been out, and it's starting to kick back in. The guy came by today. But it's cold, and I put this bottle in the freezer finally like a smart person. Usually I leave this bottle in this room for like a week and it's just hot. But I put this one in the freezer today, it's cold, and it's actually helped me out a lot. It's been the nicest whiskey day ever. And I have not taken nearly enough shots. Let's take a bunch of shots real quick, okay?
What do you think?
And let's see how many shots I can do and do this last section good. Okay, let's guess the trivia question. Let's talk for a minute. Okay, and let's let this dry, because it needs to be dry before I... Yep, that's still wet. See those dots? I shouldn't have touched that, but I did. Let's let this dry for a second. I might have to blow dry. Let's take some shots. One. Ah! The Lord's chicken, come on. I don't know. What else? I don't even know. Ugh. Our landlord's gonna cut off some of our rent money for it being so hot and having to... What has it been like? It was like 80... It was like 84 degrees the other day in the house at like 5 p.m. 6 p.m. It's crazy. Just crazy. Like, I don't know. She finally came by and fixed it. She offered like a little bit off the rent. I think what I need to do is put a little window unit in this room connected to this room, because this room has no heating or air. That's the problem with it, is it's just an added-on room that's been on this house. I don't know. We just lucked into it. There's no plan. Because of that, it just sucks the AC out of the rest of the house, and it fucks up with the AC. So I think I'm just gonna get a little window unit, put it in this room where it kind of cools these two rooms. I don't know. That's all I know to do. Cheers! I am sweating my fucking ass off, though. I'll tell you that.
I love you too.
I'm gonna take one more. I'm gonna blow dry and take one more. We're gonna have to double digits before I do this kind of last part. And yeah, you know, I don't know what else has been going on. Been ranting too much lately, I feel like, or just like, I don't know. It's hard, like, I don't. My little sister says, yes, eating Chick-fil-A is definitely what makes me a good Christian. Well, then you're a great Christian, Kimberly. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just eat Chick-fil-A. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I try not to get into too many things because I'm a weirdo. Can't get into like political stuff. I mean, I don't really have much opinions. It's just kind of like it's all fucked and crazy, right? Like you don't really believe in either side, do you? Like, but all I know is, you know, a good job with a gun. Only a good job with a gun can kill a bad job with a gun. Okay. Oh, they losing these jobs. Just tell you what. Only jobs don't kill jobs. Guns don't kill jobs. Jobs kill jobs. Okay. A good job with a gun kills a bad job with a gun. Okay. Okay. A good gun don't kill a bad gun. A good job with a gun kills a bad job with a gun. I say arm the babies, okay? No one can kill babies if babies are armed. That's my political stance. I'm running for president. Arm the babies. Arm the jobs. Only a good job with a gun can kill a bad job with a gun. Oh, my mom says my mail truck is about 20 degrees hotter than the outside temp. That's... ugh. It's so hot. Thanks, Legdor. And... you got nasty guns. What if you did have a, you know... what's the word? Sentient gun. What happens then? AI. Cheers. Guns ain't the problem, okay? You know what kills a bad robot with a gun? A good robot with a gun. Let's arm the robots. Arm the babies, arm the robots. You have a sentient gun? Is it called you got dick? No, I'm kidding. I got a sentient robot. No. A sentient gun, I mean. Okay. Alright, okay, what am I doing here? Okay, so last step here. Let's paint the little waves at the bottom. Okay, that's dry. Okay, I got a dry-ass painting now. Let's do this. Let's go. Okay, so here's what I want to do with these waves. Let me think here. Okay, here's like kind of the shoreline, right? Here's the shoreline. We're gonna kind of think this through. Okay. So there's like, you know, okay, here's a little wave, right? Oh, it's a wave coming in. Whoa, whoop-de-doo. I'm using my chalk? Okay. I don't know. You guys are saying a lot of stuff that are you John LaBudjoing right? I'm too drunk to understand what's happening. Okay, now here's another one. Let's say here's another one, right? Okay, there's two. But we don't want this on everyone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start making little bloops, right? They kind of come out, go in, but I'm not gonna cross some lines. I'm gonna kind of cut them off. So maybe I'll go, okay, well, maybe there's one here, and it goes wow, right? And then maybe another one that goes like that. I'm gonna kind of stop at these lines. Maybe I'll go, hey, here's one, and I'll cut both of these out. Ooh, look at that. Hey, look at that. I don't know. I don't know. Is that good? Is it bad? Good question. I don't know. Hey, there's one. Maybe we'll go like this. You gotta think of this as like layers and waves, kind of one's over the other. But you kind of just repeat this until you get a good amount of waves that kind of fill up the section that look good. You know, I feel like this whole thing is lame. Let's put that there and cut these off. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. You know, actually, well, you know what, actually, I'm going to take this one away. And then let's put, maybe one there. Okay, enough of that. Let's take a shot, okay? We did it. Let's get some more Dr. Pepper and some more whiskey, and let's paint these in. So what we want to do first is take our, just make a shadow color, and kind of paint these all in with shadows. They'll go back in with a white and make them look like waves. Okay, but the first thing we do is shadows. I remember I did this one time, and I did the white first, and I just completely fucked it up. I was just botched the whole thing. So I'm gonna do it the right way this time. Okay, but first I'm gonna get completely hammered. Okay, okay, here we go. Ugh. What's another political topic? Someone throw out a political topic. Abortion. You know what kills a bad abortion with a gun? A good abortion with a gun. Okay, here's how we're gonna make this shadow color. Let's take some blue. Phthalo blue. Boom. Let's mix that with our... Hey. What song is that? I don't know what song it is, but I hear it in my head all the time. Let's take some raw sienna and mix it with phthalo blue. Boom. We get this dark, weird color. That's going to be our shadow color for the sand. Okay, so let's they are not PC. Okay, yeah. Well, good. Well, you know, PC, you know, being PC. Okay, let's take some of this dark bluish. Kind of looks green in a way. Let's do this. Let's start here. Let's start by painting this. Ooh, is that dark enough? Might not be dark enough. Might have to add a little bit of black or blue to make it a little darker. You know, actually, that's dark enough. What am I saying? That's a good dark color. Okay, let's trace these lines nice and thick. Don't be shy with it. Just kind of go for it. Okay, because the shadow colors, you want to be kind of thick because you're going to cover up a lot of this with your white paint when you paint these in, okay? So just start tracing these, okay? Don't even... Just get the flow of it. Feel it with your hand. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you don't need to be kind of solid, maybe. Or actually, they don't have to be solid, honestly. Looks kind of better, I think, if they're solid, but that's just my style. Maybe you like a little rougher texture better. Maybe texture's a bigger thing to you in painting than it is myself, you know? Maybe we're all a little friggin' different, okay? Oh, wait, you know what, though? I do want this to stick out more than that, so... Oh, shit. I did my cardinal sin. Didn't mix my paint in water. That's why you mix your paint in. Everybody, see, that was a test. That's why I did that, to test you on how stupid... Okay, I'm an idiot. Alright. Here we go. I just want that to stick out more. Fuck. Okay, alright. You know what? It's fine. It's fine, okay? Okay. God, it's so hot in here. Alright, let's take another shot. I don't know. So... we're almost done with this paint. We gotta do a little shoreline down there and it'll be fine. Your guns only take male ammo? Is there female ammo? Is ammo le and la ammo? Bro, boxed. It broke. Hey. Cheers. Hey, did you see that I have a... Mikey, you didn't respond when I said that I have shot glasses now. See that? I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera. Why does it all look so dark in here? This one camera, I need to turn, I don't know, something different on this camera. It says paint the edge off. Can't focus. It looks good in real life, I promise. Or it looks, yeah, alright. Alright. Looks deep though. How much were they? Okay, so if you paid me like $5 plus shipping, I'll just say 20 bucks. 20 bucks because shipping's usually about 12 to 15 bucks to ship anywhere in the United States. So plus 5 for the shot glass. So let's say 20 bucks. And I'll send you a shot glass. You just have to send me an address to mail it to and I'll send it to you. I am so friggin' sweaty. Cheers. Ah. Okay. But for real, has anyone ever had these onion rings? Are these like good? Are these good? These look awful. 1122 Boogie Boogie Avenue. Nice. I know, right? Like, is that good? I would want like 5 baskets of those if I don't know. That's not true because I'm fat and I've been trying to not eat out, and that's why I've been trying to cook at home. That's what I was saying earlier about turkey sandwiches. Best thing you can do is just get turkey sandwiches. I don't know how many times I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, I need to go out and get some food. And I just make a little turkey sandwich. I mean, just a small one. Just like a couple slices of meat, cheese, mayo. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm telling you, it's the way to go. Okay, my little sister says those onion rings look disgusting. My mother says those do look a little too thin. So at least my family's on my back. Has my back. Ever been a turkey Sammy guy? What? And Mikey, and you like those onion rings? Where do I start with you? Turkey sandwich is life. Thank you, Lugdor. This is why you'll be receiving the next painting I give out. You see, all you gotta do is agree with me. Okay, Mikey? Okay? Just agree with me and you'll get a free paint. No, I'm kidding. Lugdor, yeah, I don't know. Actually, Lugdor, you can have a painting anyway. Just because I like you. But I'm going to give away another painting because I have like 30 to 4. I think I have like 37 right now that I... More than I... Like, someone please take... someone take multiple paintings, please. Lugdor's talking shit on you, dude. It's got to be dry by now, right? Surely. Okay, let's take another shot of apple juice, and I filled this bottle with apple juice. I went through a lot of hard work to fill this bottle that says 4 roses on it. I emptied the bottle of whiskey out, and I just dumped it down the drain because I don't drink. And then I filled it with apple juice. And then I took this and I emptied it. And I put water with black food coloring, which is actually worse than Dr. Pepper. But anyway. What you mean you went and picked your... Mom! Mom just picked one. She's like, I picked this one. I don't care. I'm winning this one. And you know what, Mom? You're right. You win. That is how you do it. Mom gets whatever painting she picked. Okay. My mother does beat all of you, sorry, so... But I will be giving out other paintings. My mom just takes extra paintings, so it's fine. It's fine, really. Oh, for last week. Okay. Shit. You're so right. My little sister says I'm waiting on my pineapple redo painting. She's right. She asked for something vaguely pineapple related, and it's like a kind of like a, you know, a rough draft. And I was supposed to fix it and do an actual one. I never did. She's right. Yeah, I can paint personal portraits. Hey, wait. Hey, wait. I just want to just do this real quick. Oh wait, do I even have these pictures saved? Look, if you're wondering if I can actually paint real things, like, I don't know. You guys give me like just 2 minutes real quick. I don't know how much of this is streaming. I think I'm too drunk to... Wait a second. Okay, okay, hold on. Hold on. How do I spell J as before? Boom! Oh god, it's so big. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there we go. This is an actual oil painting that's like 4 foot by 3 foot or something like that. Okay, so this is like what I can... A painting I did. An oil painting. Okay? So... Okay. Who asked me that? Can you paint personal portraits? You know, plug and play from the 69? I can paint all kinds of shit. This is just the one I did a couple years ago for a friend. Oh, remember, Trevor? You can paint the blah blah blah. What's this? I can definitely paint that guy's face for sure. Is that Napoleon Dynamite's brother? You can for sure paint that. Easy. All dragon, all man. I don't know what that means. The dragon man, sure. LOL, fucking Kip. Personal portrait again. Try to go to the burner. The S-shaped way. I definitely do the burninator and Trogdor. I know Trogdor. Okay? Don't school me on Trogdor, okay? I know Trogdor. Well, you made that. That's sick, dude. You get this. Blah, 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 blah. That's just one, okay? Look, that's just fucking one. Doesn't know me, okay? Can I paint a portrait? Yes. You want me to paint a real portrait for you? Like that? Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna get into advertising myself, okay? That's not what I'm here for. You can look, whatever. Listen. Here's what I'm focused on. Taking a shot and finishing this painting up. Okay, I kind of forgot what I was doing. Okay, it's dry paint. Cheers. Okay, last step here. Here we go. Let's take our round brush. Let's take a little medium round brush. Let's get some white paint. And we're gonna make a real nice little waves here, okay? You know, that painting though is pretty funny though because let's take take your brush, while it's wet, mix that water with that white paint. You know what's funny? I'm gonna put that picture back up because okay, so this is one of my best friends in the world, Joe Hill. He's a great guy. One of my best, one of the funniest people I ever met, and he's still a friend of mine. And when we were in college, he would always go, will you do a painting of me like Scarface? We'll just put my head on Scarface's body, you know? And I always thought it was funny. I was like, yeah, totally. But, you know, and I'm like 19, 20 in college and taking art classes. I was like, I had no time. I was working like a ton of hours. And then also taking art classes, which is like 2 full-time jobs. You know, and I was doing all that shit. And so I never did it. But then when he got married, this was probably 4 or 5 years ago. So it was like 10 years from then, right? When we were talking about this. And I surprised him with this. And when he was getting married, I was like, I gotta make this. And I made this painting. And I made it where it's him as Scar. So I took the Scarface painting and just put his head on it. I think I may have like touched the part where his hand. I probably made it a little more like peach color because Joe's a very very white person, unlike Al Pacino. So I may have like lightened up the skin color on the hand, but I put his head on the Scarface picture, and that was his wedding present. So, and I actually was late to the wedding because I misread the invitation, and it was like 6 hours away, and I read it that morning. I rushed down to where he was, and I still made it there by the time. I still made it there like before like the reception and everything, but like anyway, that was his wedding present. One of my best friend's wedding presents was this for him as Scarface, and it's sitting in his mother's house. Just to tell you how awesome he is and his mom is. So yeah, there's a story behind that painting. He's one of my best friends, and he's one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. And I made this because it was something we talked about when we were like 19 years old, and it was hilarious. And then when he got married, I surprised him with this, and I was late to the wedding, but I showed up with this and gave it to him, and it's in his mom's house now, so that's why that painting is what it is. Mikey says gross. Okay. Oh, it's because of Fireball and Dr. Pepper? Pepper Jack? Okay, so anyway, I forgot what I was doing, but let's take white paint here on my medium round brush. Here we go. First what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of outline all these lines, but I'm going to stay on the top of them. I'm going to let the bottom show, but I'm going to cover the top on all of these. They don't have to be straight or anything, but I'll just pick ones that I would pick one. I would pick one. Okay. 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 I would pick ones that are more in front. This one's in front of everything, pretty much, so there we go. I'm gonna paint over most of that shadow. Start that way. Start with that. You know, and really cover up most of that shadow. They should just be peeking out. Shouldn't be a lot of the painting. Should just be a little bit. So you're gonna cover up most of what you just did. That's what you want to do. You want to cover up most of it. That's the under layer. Maybe my favorite song on this playlist. I'll be honest, like, I know all the songs on my playlist I picked from pretty much all people that I know, and are people that at least I have contact with them, and I've met them, and if I haven't explicitly said I'm gonna play this on my thing, pretty much been like, hey, cool, like, I have a thing, like, do you care if I play this on my Facebook thing? This is the only one that says Pogo. Pogo is amazing, but I think, and if I'm wrong, and Pogo's a very, you know, like, I don't know, shitty, wants his money kind of person, he can take the $8 I've ever made on this and take it for his own. But this one I'm pretty sure is like, it may be covered because it's like a mashup of like public domain kind of stuff, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna take my brush, I'm gonna kind of like dab some little dots. The point is I love Pogo so much, and I can't find this shit on most stuff, and I think it's because like, it's almost like you know, like Girl Talk is a mashup, so it's like you can't really like claim it as like, you know, like real, like 100% original material. I don't know what the deal is, but all I know is I love Pogo with all my heart, and that's the main thing. Is I just want to play it because I love it. So I kind of dab it in here. I'm gonna take some light. I'm just gonna lightly brush this. This is everything that makes it look nice. So just take And it looks so easy because it is. You just kind of dab this through here. Boom. Look at that. Well, there you go. You got a nice little, you know, scene there. People are saying things. For sure. Can't complain, I guess. I got a few minutes. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Fuck all of you. No, I'm kidding. Wouldn't it be funny if that's how I ended up like, hey, you know what? I hate you all. No. But hey, thanks guys for watching, and Hills Have Eyes. What? Oh, does it? I should look up Hills Have Eyes, I guess. Anyway, the little lines in between kind of make it look like a little, like, kind of, you kind of see in between the water and the sand. So you can do whatever you want. You can do like little thin, straight lines. Or you do kind of what I did, where it's kind of this rough texture. Lugdor says, people say we look alike. I'll take that. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. It's kind of good. It was kind of good. Okay. Okay. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let's take a shot and we'll talk about the. We still gotta sign the painting. We still gotta talk about winner of the trivia question. Cheers. Take me. Okay, so fuck. Okay, yeah, trivia question. What was it? Which Golden State Warrior has a master's interior design? Let's see. Let me look at these. Okay, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Draymond Green, you know, because he's the most cocky. And he's the one that's like, I got something to fall back on. Everyone else is like Andre Iguodala is the opposite. He's like, I am holding on to this for dear life. Like, please God. You know, like, he's like, this is all I have. I'm gonna stay in the league for as long as possible. Draymond Green don't give a fuck. He's just like, hey, whatever, you know? Hey, I don't care. I got a master's in interior design. Okay? Draymond Green actually designed half of the arena for the Golden State Warriors. So the correct answer is B. Did anyone guess that? Yeah, he got a master's. Yeah, master's. Well, Draymond Green did. Okay? So it looks to me like, let me see here. Let me scroll up. See who won. Hold on, okay? Everyone just hold on. Calm down. Jesus. Everyone's just getting so excited. God. Okay, looks like my contacts are all fucked up too. Sorry, I'm 90 years old. Plug and play. Said C, which is close to B. So plug and play wins. They were completely wrong, but they were closer to B. I think I want to guess B. No one guessed B. No one guessed Draymond Green. I can't read anything anymore. Hold on. Everybody's hold on. I'll be there in a second. AC Borg 13 incorrect. It couldn't be further. Andre Iguodala, he gave up on his interior design degree instantly. He took like half a class his freshman year and he gave up because he's like, no, I'm 100% a basketball player. Draymond Green doesn't give a fuck. This is just like a side thing for him. Interior design is his main thing. That's what's funny. That's why he's so carefree. Draymond Green. If you watch Draymond Green, he doesn't care because he gave up on that a long time ago. He's like, yeah, this is just like bonus. Like, I don't care that I won 4 national championships. I'm like an interior designer, okay? So B is the correct answer, okay? Iguodala is like holding on by a thread. He's like, oh, please, God, move basketball, you know? Not the same. Back home, boating and kayak. You know, Lector, you don't have to, like, brag, okay? Everybody said D, they all do, so I'll give you a painting too, I guess. Ooh, AC Borg says, is it green? AC Borg, 13. UN2. Shit, Joel. Okay, well, that's something to say, I guess. I vote D. Yep. Okay, so it sounds like AC Borg and... AC Borg and... Sorry, people, I'm trying to... I think AC Borg wins, okay? Kimberly, you can have one because you're my little sister, whatever. Just tell me what you want, I'll send it to you. Where are we at? Where am I at here? Okay, so I get it right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to like read all this. Dude, you're at least at like 14 shots, okay? Sure. Mikey, Sedge, Bahaha, okay, Clay Thompson, who's the college graduate, it was a degree, yeah, blah 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 blah, they don't have time to... Whoa, it was Draymond, says Mikey K? That's wild as fuck. You really don't want to cheat. Yeah, play him plug. Okay, so let's say play him plug and... The other guy said, play and plug and... God damn it. Play and plug and... Okay, so here's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say play and plug... Look at my computer, okay. It looks like play and plug. I'm sorry, somebody point me out and... I don't know. You know what? Anybody that wants a painting, just message me. You know, at this point, I can't keep track. I'm too drunk. Let's just take this down and, is the painting finished? I think so. Now you can go back and add some more whites down there, going through there. You add some more yellow shines if you want to. You add some more yellow shines up here and all that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sign my painting and, you know, move on with my life. And say, hey, you know, I'm hammered. It's mostly because I'm hammered. If I wasn't hammered, I would save this. Look, let's sign our name. And be bold. Be bold with it, okay? Because honestly, the thing about signing your paintings, you have to be a cocky asshole about it. It's like, oh, you know what? This is how good it is. I'm a cocky piece of shit. The cockier piece of shit you are, the more it's worth for some fucking reason. It's so stupid. I hate everything about the art world. That's why I do this, because I hate the art world. Have I mentioned that I hate everything about art world? It's also full of its fucking self. Like, oh, let's have an award show for dumb. Oh, is your thought process? Like, you don't know anyone's thought process. Like, all you know is a finished product, some bullshit that someone... You know what? Hey, happy Wednesday, and I'm not gonna get into it. This whole thing is not about my real thoughts, it's about fun. Here's my real thoughts. Painting's fun. I like it. If you want to paint with me, paint. It's fun. Look at this. It's cool. And you can do a bunch of other cool shit to it if you want. If you know some of their ideas, you can just paint it. It's pretty cool. It's fun. So I love you all and thank you for watching. And whoever won, did I say? Plug and Play 69. Congratulations, you win a free painting. I will here in a minute. I'll message you with a link to all the paintings you can pick from. And congratulations, you're the winner. You should consider yourself greatly. You're so... Wow. Congratulations. Okay, thank you everybody.